Lesson 1-6, Solving Two-Step Equations. In 1-5, you worked on solving single-step equations, and that is equations with one constant, one operation next to the variable. All right, and then the other side of the equation has some other number or constant. All right, and this operation can be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, doesn't matter. The important thing is that there's just one number next to the variable. Right? A two-step equation is very similar. It just has one extra step. Okay? So instead of just one number next to your variable, you're going to have a second number and operation, okay? Or a second constant and operation. It can be multiplication and subtraction, multiplication and addition, division and addition or subtraction, but you're going to have either one addition or subtraction and one multiplication or division operation. Okay, so you're never going to have one addition and one subtraction. That's not a two-step equation because those two numbers just simplify together. All right. With a two-step equation, your terms are either going to be connected or separate. Okay? If they are connected, the multiplication or division is acting on both the variable and the other number, the other constant. All right? So you can see with multiplication, you've got parentheses, and that is saying that this number is being multiplied both by the variable and by the other two. Okay? In this one, the division bar goes under both the x and the -5, so the division is acting on both terms. So they're connected. All right. If they're separate, it means the multiplication or division is only acting on the variable. So here I have 2 times x, but my plus 2 is hanging out by itself over here. X divided by 3, my -5 is over here by itself. Okay? The big difference between those is here, if I want to move this -5, I can add 5 to both sides, and that'll cancel, and that'll move over really easily. With a connected one, a connected term, if I try and add 5 to get rid of this 5, well, this isn't actually just 5. This is 5 over 3. Okay, so I can't just add 5 to move this one away. I would have to add 5/3 and then be left with x/3, and it gets really messy. Okay, so make sure that you are able to recognize whether the terms are connected or separate. Okay, that's the big difference when solving two-step equations. Okay, so this is our first and only concept for solving two-step equations. You are going to use the exact same rules and steps as a one-step or single-step equation. All right. The only thing you have to worry about is the order you do those steps in based on whether the terms are connected or separate. All right. So if the terms are connected, like this one, you're going to use inverse operations, but you're going to take care of and get rid of the multiplication or division first. All right. Our first step is going to be divide by 2, cross, and then I'm left with x plus 1 equals 6 divided by 2, 3, right? And from there, it's real simple. Subtract 1 from each side. X equals 2, all right? If they are separate, I don't want to start off by multiplying everything by 4, because that's going to give me extra steps that I have to do. I would get the right answer if I came through and I multiplied this by 4, multiplied this by 4, and multiplied this by 4. The answer would be the same. It's just going to take longer. So what you should do first is add 6, right? We're doing the opposite operation. This is a -6, so we add 6, cross those out, And then we have x over 4 equals 16. Multiply by 4. Multiply by 4. And cancel. X equals 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 6 is 24. So we have 64. Okay, that's it.